Hey Yags, what's up?
Hey Tanya!
So, as you can see, we got a little bit of football happening here. So full disclosure, a couple things. I know nothing about football. So in light of the Super Bowl, I do know that Super Bowl for me means night extravaganza of food. While my husband watches very seriously the game, I eat and come out to watch the halftime show. But I thought I'd get a little festive. I'm so scared to spill on this. So my husband, who will be watching this, don't worry, it's going to be okay on your white, you can tell he's a Dolphins fan jersey. But today we are talking all about Super Bowl party foods, which is super exciting.
Yes, clearly. I am also here for the food.
Hear about the food. So let's talk about the food.
Let's talk about the food. So yeah, I don't know. Do I start? Do you start?
Go ahead. Show what you got.
So yeah, you know, I'm like you, and I'd say over the years, like there's been some men in my life I've dated that, you know, go to Super Bowl parties, but it's not currently a big thing in my life now. But I say it's all about the food. And if it's a party and there's a chance to bring party food, I'm in. So one of my favorite things as I guess a young person, teenagers, what I remember of parties from my parents would be French, like chips and dip. So chips and dip. So like, you know, good old crunchy, plain crinkled chips very often. And you know, like those Philadelphia, like cream cheeses, like those dips, or my mom, right? My mom would go a little bit less expensive than that and get a tub of sour cream and mix in French or onion soup mix.
Love that.
Right? Chips, this all brings back good memories. But I have not eaten that kind of stuff in a long time because that sour cream would just mess me up. So today I wanted to share some healthy snack ideas that are all about chips and dip and how you can have this onion dip, but be healthy and pretty good for you. So I actually wanted to talk about two. So one is not the one I have right now. It's one from Green Goddess. It's their epic onion dip. So we're going to pop up some pictures. There's even a picture of me like eating these chips. They're not really close by, Green Goddess to me. So I got to like, you know, get them and order them and think ahead. But they're totally worth it. That onion dip is bang on. Divine, epic. So I have made my own epic onion dip. I'm so excited to share this. So I have used your sour cream recipe.
Okay.
Which it's using your probiotic yogurt, which I'm just so excited about. You know, with all that healthy bacteria in there, it's so easy to make with extremely healthy ingredients. So it's dairy-free, zero guilt about it. And you add some really simple ingredients to make the sour cream. You know, just a little apple cider vinegar, a little lemon, salt, and boom, you have the best sour cream, which I've been putting on everything, I just have to say.
Thank you.
So then I ordered from Healthy Planet this onion dip mix.
Wow.
Which is very reminiscent of that French, you know, that onion soup. I can't want to say French, I don't know why. That onion soup mix, which is full of, like, if you look at the ingredients on that onion soup mix,
yeah, it's not great.
Every single thing is bad, pretty much, other than maybe the onion flakes.
Yeah, not great.
Right. So this isn't too bad. Like, it's pretty good. You know, it's got a little like stuff that I'm not totally sure, like if maltodextrin is horrible, it's organic. So I feel like, you know, it's pretty good stuff from what I looked at. Maybe there's other ones out there that you can use. Mixed it in, made this yesterday. This is all that's left just because it was so good.
Because it's so yummy, I'm sure.
Yep. It's 2 cups. So I put 2 cups of sour cream and then this, and it just plumped up. I've got a picture we can pop up of how pretty it is. The texture is right. The taste is just like the old times. You could bring, I'm going to be trying this on my mom without her knowing.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Can you tell me how that goes? I love stuff like that.
I'll let you know. Watch out, Mom. And see if she knows, if she can tell the difference. So I'm going to dig in because I can't smell this and not eat it.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. I love how you're now using my sour cream as base for dips. And I haven't branched out to do that yet, but I'm now going to. That's 1,000%. Like, that is amazing.
It is, and like check it out. Like, look at that. Like,
so thick. Yeah, for sure. That is literally amazing. There's nothing like chips and dips. So definitely Super Bowl night. Always chips and dips around my place. And like you said, much healthier ways to do it, which I also absolutely partake in. And then for me, the main course is always, I think, wings at Super Bowl, at sporting events, wings and wings. And I used to be such a wing girl. I'm a plant-based girl now, so I am a huge fan of the cauliflower wing. Okay. Like, look at this platter of wings. It is stunning, 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 stunning.
beautiful.
Thank you. So cauliflower, obviously, instead of chicken in here, but here's one of my favorite, it's all about balance and we can't make everything ourselves lessons. Making cauliflower wings is really tedious. Have I done it? Yeah. Tons of times. Are they delicious? Yeah. Can I make them perfectly healthy? Like, literally perfect in my mind, health-wise? Yeah. Do I want to do that all the time? No. Especially not when it's Super Bowl and you're just chilling and you're hanging out, you know what I mean? So here's my you can't make everything moment. I have been using this brand of wings. So the company is called Holy Veggie, okay? And they do like patties as well and different things. But these cauliflower wings have been a staple in my freezer, I'm going to say, for the past couple months, for when I want that something delicious that is a huge step above what I would be getting even if I got cauliflower wings at, let's say, the local wing shop, because a lot of the takeout wing places are now doing cauliflower wings. And I want to talk about the big difference in that. First off, I can see transparently the ingredients of what I'm eating. As I said, not perfect, but I'm going to tell you it's a hell of a lot better than, again, what I'm going to be getting for takeout, where A, I can't see the ingredients. B, I know they're deep fried. So that's the biggie for me right now that I want to zone in on, that wings are normally deep fried. At home, you have the option to bake in your oven, or what I've been doing is using my air fryer, which I absolutely adore. So what it comes down to is it's all about the oils. And it's all about your body, how they're reacting to the oils. So anything deep fried, we're going to get an abundance of saturated fats, and we're going to get abundance of trans fats. Okay. I know saturated fats can be really confusing for this purpose of the conversation, we're going to talk about saturated fats that are absolutely detrimental to your health. And those are the ones found when you're frying deep fried foods. These trans and saturated fats end up damaging the walls of our arteries. There's a lot of free radicals in them because we're damaging the oils at high heat. So picture like a pinball. That's what I tell my clients. A pinball machine, and that pinball's bouncing around in the arteries, these free radicals, these damaged oils. They're looking for another molecule to be stable and, chill out with. So they're bouncing around. And as they're doing that, they're chipping away at your arteries. So we have cholesterol that comes in like the road repair man and starts to say, "Ooh, let me fill in those potholes, that are there." And cholesterol thinks it's doing a good job, but it's an overachiever when it wants to fill in the damage, and it fills in more and it fills in more. And eventually your healthy artery is now narrowing and narrowing and narrowing with the buildup of plaque and cholesterol from the damage that these fats are causing. And that's when we start seeing things like, obviously, elevated blood pressure, the risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, all the things that obviously we want to try our best to stay away from. So making these wings at home, albeit not perfect, because the ingredients are good. They are real ingredients, which I like, but we still have things like non-GMO canola oil. So we know that this canola oil hasn't been extracted with, heavy bleaches and hasn't been genetically modified, but it's still an omega-6. It's still inflammatory to the body. So I don't know. This is my example of the balance that I talk about, the balance of doing things healthier. You can do things super healthy And then there's so many different gray areas in between. And this is a gray area that I'm really fine, again, in moderation with consuming. And then side note, it does come with a sauce. So it comes with this hot wing sauce here. I'm a sauce girl. You see how much sauce is on this portion here? They give you that amount of sauce for the whole box. And I'm like, no. So what I do is I do half and half. So this wing sauce comes with it. I've made this wing sauce, and you'll find that recipe today in the ebook, basically, that you have the option to purchase. So it's my own like mesquite barbecue wing sauce with super healthy ingredients, nothing inflammatory. So again, it almost elevates this a little bit more when using half the sauce. So even if you didn't want to use any of the sauce from here, you could make the base cauliflower wings and sauce them the way that you like.
Yeah,
right?
Nice.
So,
sauce all the way. Oh, it's so worth it to get that recipe. Yeah,
really needs to be like saucy. So I do a nice half and half, and these wings, I do them in my air fryer. They only come with oven ingredients, but you know me, I'm just like, no, everything goes in the air fryer. So they cook up really well in the air fryer. They're super crispy. Toss them in your sauce and like delicious, literally delicious.
Amazing. Oh yeah. I'd love to try those. And I've seen that brand. So I definitely will give it a try. And, I wanted to just add on, when you're talking about ingredients, I did forget to talk about my chips and tie it into the ingredients, because you can't be perfect 100% all the time. Sometimes you're going to have a little canola oil. Sometimes you're going to have little chips. And I picked these on purpose, this hard bite, the all natural, because essentially it's salt, it's potatoes, and it's the oil they cooked it in, which is going to, not necessarily be the best, but at least it's just those things. Because once you start getting into the flavored chips, now we're adding, even if it's the healthier brands, it's still going to be adding some questionable like ingredients. So really stick to the plain good stuff. And that's really what today I wanted to get across. So yeah. Yay.
So I love it. Like, we can see that you can definitely be able to use things that aren't made from scratch, that are still definitely a step above the things that I was personally using in my past. So, and be happy and comfortable with using those things.
Fun.
So guys, hope you enjoy whatever you're doing for the upcoming Super Bowl, even if it's nothing, even if it's partaking in a little wings or chips and dips. And I'm going to get this jersey off before I get wing sauce all over it. So
awesome.
Until next time, I will see you later.
Until next time.
Bye.